So I've been wanting to do this review on Dolly's party bus that I use with my team that I was on for RAGBRAI this year for July of 2024. And the team I was on is Wimpy Turtles, which I will not be on again moving forward. The team decided weeks before the event that the bus company that they initially hired and contracted was too expensive. And so they paid the deposit amount for missing the deadline and then went to a cheaper bus company because of the affordability of it so they can make more money in their own pockets. The bus company was very demanding from the start. Dolly's party bus told us we had to be at a certain location at a certain time, and that if we weren't there, the bus would leave without us, and just being very demanding at the start before the event even occurred. The day the event happened, the bus was 30 minutes late. So instead of us leaving when we were supposed to, we were late. On top of that, the bus was having issues, falling apart down the road. We had the mirror of the driver's side literally come off. It ripped off the bolts that were hanging onto it. We had to make a extra stop at a hardware store to secure the mirror so that we can continue on the ride to our destination. The driver, Jeremy, was very social, accommodating as best he could be. We were told in advance that there were going to be no stops along the way. It's a 5+ hour drive across the state, and they were initially telling us there was going to be no bathroom breaks or anything like that, food stops, anything. There's no bathroom on the bus. The bus was not comfortable. It's a party bus. There's no real seats. So for 5-6 hours, really, we sat uncomfortable and just made the best of our crappy situation that the Wimpy Turtles put us in. We finally made it to the destination. We didn't take that many bathroom breaks. Thankfully, our driver understood, like, we have people that just need to use it, so you got to do it.
I had this warm up last night.
Yeah, we all did. It was great.
Actually, it was great because after sitting on the bus all those hours, it felt really good.
It did. So we get to our destination. I immediately get off the bus to go use the bathroom because I didn't want to make extra stops for the driver. As I'm coming out of the bathroom, the bus is pulling away already. And I immediately, as the driver's literally leaving the property, I remember my camera, my GoPro that I had just bought was on this bus. And so I went to my team leads and notified them, hey, can we call the bus driver? I left my camera. I need that. What I do is document things on YouTube for my bikepacking trips and adventures. It's a pretty important piece of equipment for me. Thankfully, I had my other camera, the one I'm using now, with me as well, which I intended to use on other people, made it work. Bus left. They didn't have the bus driver's direct contact information, so they reached out to the office of Dolly's party bus, and we waited for a response. The next day, after riding the first day of RAGBRAI, my team notified me that the bus company let us know that they did not find a camera on the bus. So I told my team that BS, the camera was on the bus. I actually have a picture on my cell phone of the camera at the location of where I left it while I was taking pictures of fixing the bus. The team reached out again with my information, and the lady at Dollys, which handles all the admin side of it, I'm assuming, essentially told my team and me that there's nothing they are going to do about it. The driver and the cleaning team that they have hired are reliable, and if they took the camera, that's okay. Dolly's party bus is willing to allow their employees to steal from their customers because they're reliable, because they have so many unreliable employees, equipment, and standards in a lot of ways. If you look at the reviews, which I'll show from other people, this is not a good company. They do the bare minimum. They make sure their equipment barely runs. Quite honestly, it's just not a comfortable scenario. Like, sure, if you want to save money, this is the best way to do it, but keep your expectations low. With that, when I notified my team that I was going to be making this review for the party bus company and that I wanted the information from them to show what the bus company was saying and doing, my team told me that they did not want me on the team anymore, and that essentially that they didn't want me to do this review. I told them that I was going to include them in the review as well, because they're the ones that made the decision to use this crappy bus company, and they continue to plan to use this company again in the future for their team. If you plan on doing RAGBRAI, avoid the Wimpy Turtles unless you want a mediocre bad experience. And if you are on a team or in Iowa or anything like that and looking for a bus charter, avoid Dolly's Party Bus Company. You will be grateful for it later for paying the little bit extra to another company for the quality of their services, because that is not the service that Dollys provides.